Well, I guess I'm live. I've got like a really high key here, but I have been working on some of these details. Like so. A little bit of lag there. And my battery might be going down soon. Let me change the aperture. It's been a while since I did a video, and I don't think I've had a very long live stream on here. Alright, here I go. Sorry, I'm out of angle from my camera here. It's kind of dark. A little bit dark. I probably could improve the angle of this a little bit more. And of course, when I did that, I should be monitoring this on my OBS. While I learn how to change the stream keys and the stream channel on here. Just trying to close in on this detail a little bit. I guess I could turn the easel some also. That's more of a Bob Ross angle. So how's the audio? Pretty good, huh? I guess it is. It's a very cool day, very breezy, and so it's kind of cold out there. So I'm not painting outside today, obviously. This gives me a chance to do an update video. I'm in the home stretch. I am in the home stretch. And this is my so you can really hear that leaf blower going. The angle of these stairs looks radically different over here in the leaf blower going. The angle of these stairs looks radically different over here. Alright, I'm going to turn down my audios. The angle of these stairs looks radically different over here. Alright, I'm going to turn down my audios. The angle of these stairs looks radically different. This is dedicated to Val. I wonder how much it changes. Well, maybe I will alter that a bit. It really should be going down that way more. Huh. Due to perspective. So, let me play with that a little bit today. Camera optics have saved an oddity on the angle of the steps. So, let me see, what's new? Well, with me, what's really new with me is I've taken to, so I've been taken to reading a lot of the Bible. It's weird, I just finished reading Psalms. Just finished reading all the Psalms, and I'm starting Proverbs now. Plus, I try to read a page out of Genesis. Genesis. So this brush is kind of cool. It's really long, and so what I do is I'll point down and then just drag across. You can almost lay out a whole line length. A whole line segment. But it does look like I have to raise some of these steps quite a bit. So right now I'm using a ton of lighting, LED lighting, and I think it discombobulates me because I think they're on a frequency. LEDs, they blink really rapidly to give off their light, but yeah, it kind of seems like but anyways, it's a lot of lighting I'm using, and it's just not, the light outside is much better. So I was painting just outside the other day, and some girl's been coming around. She's an artist too. I haven't seen her work or anything. I'm not going to bother with that because I have so many bad experiences with women who want to be artists, who want to do stuff, and then that's weird. A lot of women have that thing, hey, I want to paint. And they don't paint, they just waste your time. I don't know, maybe that's a muse thing that happens. But she actually told me how much I should get for this painting, which was actually kind of a pretty low ball. But it's just odd. It's the first person that's come up to me in a while to tell me how much I should charge for something. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. You go price your own damn. But this is also okay. Now look at me. See this beard? This beard says "old dude," and the reason reason I wear it is because, I guess because of this, because of painting outside or whatever. But the reason I wear the beard long is to show my age. I'm not pretending to be a young dude. But I mean, so it was just kind of odd that this girl was kind of dictating to me things about art, and it's like I'm actually outside painting. I'm actually doing the shit, and she's giving me tips on art. So like there was a neighbor upstairs. I was trying to help her. She told me she wanted to do art, so I actually took her to this place where they would probably hang some of her stuff. And she saw, it was, to me it wasn't that great of a painting. And, but I guess in my neighbor's eyes, I was doing the same kind of level of artwork. It was kind of an insult. I took it. I mean, I shouldn't have thought of it as an insult, but it's like, are you fucking, pardon my language, are you nuts? So, you know, you just have to stick to that's the thing about if you paint where people can see you, they take kind of like license to just tell you whatever. So, you know. So all I'm saying is that the beard is just to try to kind of remind people that I'm an old dude and I've already seen a lot of crap. I had another neighbor who's, oh, let's just be honest, he's just one of those protester dudes. He's all about Antifa and all that crap. But he was lecturing me on my politics, which he's assuming, and he's pretty much right on, but he's still assuming. And so, like, I've been reading a lot of scripture, and I've been reading a lot of, not a lot, but Marcus Aurelius about just blowing people off, and so that's what I have to do with that cat. But sometimes people start talking politics to me as if I don't know crap about it, but the first thing that always runs through my mind is when somebody starts their ideologies down on me, I always try to figure out who was the president when you were born. And sometimes it's either late Reagan, second Reagan, or first Bush at the at the most. But a lot of times it's people that, you know, they were born when second Bush was done. And so a lot of these people want to lay down the facts that they know as truth, which is fine, but now I'm at the stage of life where I'm just like, I really don't care what you think. Just cannot care. But it's like, man, I'm just painting. I'm just trying to paint, and all of a sudden I keep finding myself in these conversations that I didn't bring up. I mean, most of the times I have my back to whoever's coming up on me. So I may have to give up on art, man, because of the Bible. Not because of the Bible, but the more I read it, the more it seems like I'm on the wrong side of the good Lord. God is great, Christ is King. Peace be with you. But I'm just old and definitely fear the Lord now. I just saw a guy die. I mean, it took him a while. Actually, it didn't take that long. He kind of went out kind of good for a lone kind of guy. But it took him about 3 months to... But it wasn't a cancer death. It was just a... He just didn't take care of himself and his body quit. But I still saw this dude die. And, you know, kind of affected me. You know, kind of like, man, who was watching after him, you know? Nobody really. He claimed they were, but nobody really. I think myself and another neighbor gave him more, to tell you the truth, me and him didn't really get along. This is too wet to paint over to make it a super hard edge. So, this is too wet to paint over to make it a super hard edge. So, it's going over really a dark, it's really not that dark of a painting. You see if I can. Wow. Okay, I'm going to go to 0, but I gotta open this. Aperture. I think that's a little closer. A little closer. So all the things I have to do. I've got to get an Etsy site going. And I got to get this done. It's almost done. But I also must get ready to promote it heavily. Well, it does look like just those simple changes on those steps has given me a better, a little bit better on the steps. Better on the steps. So I was telling somebody too that a lot of times my painting is I just stare at it. So I should do a little keep an eye on the batteries, they might go on me. Well, welcome to my world. Welcome to my... We used to sing that song. You can hear echo from YouTube. So this is a little quick video. So I'm going to work on these two, him, her, them two. I'm going to put there's a lifeguard running up these steps. So I got to just tighten up all these folks. I might add a couple of more, but I'm going to tighten up what I've got first. Anyhow, see how long I go. So that's my YouTube channel. Please visit it. Talk to you later. All these platforms always change their platforms and you can't find stuff. So yes, I am live on Ricardo Calzadilla Fine Art Paintings. Alright. To my, we used to sing that song. You can hear echo from YouTube. So this is a little quick video. So I'm gonna this social stuff really can tie you up all the time. So I'm playing with the welcome to my world. Welcome. That. Wait. done with this, I am thinking 4.5 to 6 per square inch. Visit copy and paste that link. Okay, so this is a second promo video for the YouTube channel on the second Instagram account. Yeah, I think those stairs look a lot better. Just did some minor changes. So I'm doing a live stream and I'm just talking to myself. Come enjoy. Thanks. Later. back to painting for now, till that thing finishes uploading. Alright, so let me see what I want to look at. There it is, I think it did it. Alright, so let me see what I want to look at. Alright, I got all these posted up to the Instas and the X. Well, Square is updating terms of service and privacy. Some point. I don't know if I'm going to keep Square. I need to find a better website, I think, a better host. Pictures. Pretty noisy, huh? Those things just don't stop some days. So this is a big dude here, but his feet are to here. I usually don't do a lot of detail on the people that I'm including in these scenes. I need some more. Put out some more white. Kind of weird how I feel like kind of like addicted to music when I paint, but actually I think it's less distracting without it. I think this guy could play tight end in football. So yeah, I had this girl just come up and start telling me what I should be pricing this painting at. But that's kind of what happens. Sorry, I was focusing. Sorry, I was focusing. Sorry, I was focusing. Sorry, I was focusing. Sorry, I was focusing.
Sorry, I was focusing.
Sorry, I was focusing. Maybe time for me to take a quick stroll. Alright. Oops, I don't even know if I'm on still. I guess I am, because OBS is still going, right? one watching. I guess I'm the one watching. Alright, I'm going to take a quick leg stretch. I'm back. Pardon me. It is cool outside. So I was going to do, I have these really nice light photos. And I was going to do a image of Jesus Christ, because I heard that the Ethiopian Bible described him as a really brilliant source of light, I guess. But then I was reading the commandments, and the second commandment is you can't portray anything in heaven or any of the Holy Trinity. Especially if you're going to use them for worship, but there's so much religious art out there. So all those artists broke the second commandment. Botticelli burned all his art that was pushing lustfulness. God, I need to take a shower, but it's too cold. Still windy out there. Muy windy. Very windy. It is so windy. So yeah, a lot of times I do spend a lot of time looking at, staring at my paintings. The beard gets tangled up. I have to tuck it in my shirt when I eat, otherwise it'll go into my food. So I think the water's, I'm still adding some more highlights to give it a, but that needs to dry a little bit. So does this. All of it, because I can't, the paint wants to just keep merging, mingling. I'm going to work on the little girl next. Need to make this a mid window here. There I go. Same with my OBS. I should have a battery handy. There's a woman in this photo, and it is, I think I was shooting pictures, across the pool from her at Deep Eddy, and she complained that I was photographing her. But she's also in this photo here. I'll leave her out though. But you know, sometimes I shoot a picture of a place and I don't even see, I'm focusing on some aspect of the pool or something, or the format. Sometimes I don't even see the people in the picture. Do you know just what I mean? Sheer heart attack. I should talk about elder abuse. So back to the beard. I have a long beard, but it's so weird that as I went, because I'm old, man, and I kind of did a comet pass, like from 47 to 57, I suppose, where 10 years disappeared. And so I aged. I don't feel old, or I didn't, but now I do, man. Every day it's a new thing. But I think because of the painting, I end up talking to a lot of younger people. There's a lot of younger people that are damn good artists, better than I, you know. They're just more talented. I don't consider myself talented. I consider myself dogged. Not even dogged anymore. I just consider myself persistent. But anyhow, young people, especially young women, don't waste old people's time with bullshit. Insincere bullshit. I count my years now, you know. I don't really think I have that many. Not that I really. It's too much. It's getting too hard to live, man. Tired of living. It's easy to do things we promised. Things we, I don't know. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Couldn't drag me away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I always have to look up those. So I met this, anyways, yeah, so wasting of old people's time, that's, that's elder abuse, really. You'll know when you get up here and I guess YouTube has a lot of restrictions on words. I was at the Central Market the other day, and this woman, she's probably, I don't know, maybe 80. And she was talking to herself, and she looked at me and told me, "Oh, you caught me talking to myself." And I was like, I talk to myself all the time. Good to see you, you know. Who else am I going to talk to? God, that other neighbor, man, I can't tell that dude anything without him reacting like I was mentioning. And I shouldn't have mentioned it, it's wrong. But I was coming home from church, and there was a race going on, so the bike lanes were closed, and I was on the sidewalk, and some woman had to kind of try to embarrass me by riding on the sidewalk. I told this guy that story, and he said that was one of his biggest pet peeves, was people riding bicycles on a sidewalk. So he's just a cat that wants to be pissed. Anyhow, he was telling me what I should think politically, and then he brought, like, if you're going to be Christian, you can't think that. What the heck? Who are these people that think they should know how you should think? Anyways, just getting it off. Maybe I should do this more often. Just, no, I don't want to do that, Max. I talk too much. Everybody's talking at me, can't hear a word they're saying, only the echoes of my mind. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. Da, 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 do. She's not a fat little girl, that's for sure, so. So, yeah. So please, people, believe me when I tell you I'm an old fart. Just trying to paint, man. I don't want to cause any trouble. Little bit mental. Yep, you're a little bit mental. Little bit mental. You gotta be mental to be an artist. But yeah, the more I read the biblical text, the scriptures, it's there's no bargaining with God is great, Christ is King. So, man, I have a reckoning to do with my art. Is just part of my art not worthy or an inequity, or is all of my art an inequity, which by default makes me an inequity? So I guess I'm screwed. But everybody's talking at me. I can't hear a word they're saying. I can't hear a word. Only the echoes of my mind. Wah, 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 wah. I should kind of zoom in on that, see what we get. Let me see. So you can see what I'm actually been working on. I would love to collaborate with someone on making art and selling art, marketing art. And there's a lot of people that kind of would be good. But no, alas, they're not. Neither am I guess. I should not judge. Been getting some good bird pictures. A few. I don't know why that popped in, but I guess because I'm focusing in on this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, man. Slow down. You know, I'm going to work on that lifeguard, too. This guy's got like orange shorts, I guess. But actually, I'm almost at, I can't work on these too much anymore because it is possible to be impossible. So I've got two. This guy almost looks like a Christian Bale dude walking around. The good hair. Governor Good Hair here. You know what? Hair's a little too good. So I'm kind of at a crossroads. Watching my neighbor as he went, gave up the ghost. I pray for him. But it was a thing to behold. Thing to take heed. And I'm taking heed. I was supposed to meet with a buddy, but it's been kind of weird with this buddy. But we talked in November about doing a rendezvous, a get together, whatever. But when we talked, I couldn't get a word in edgewise. Now this person is super successful and he's done very well. And nobody knows that more than I, because I watched him do it. Bust his ass. So yeah, he has got a lot to show for it. And nobody knows it more than me because I saw him do it. But when I was talking to him, that dude gave me an inventory of himself. Down to the credit score. Who tells you their fucking credit score? That was weird. But anyways, the convo went on and it was sort of more like a talking down to actually. I'm having a lot of that. People are like talking down to me for some reason. So I kind of. Then I kind of put the kibosh on that. Anyways, it was just kind of a really boring experience. But I think that's why old people stop hanging out with old friends. They just get tired of each other's bullshit. Yeah. I don't know why anybody would want to talk to me, actually, so. That's just the way it is. Do-do, 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 do-do. Do-do, do-do. But, so I was like, yeah, man, I don't think I can get together with you before Thanksgiving, but I'll call you. And then like 2 months later, I get this, I'll be here at this hour. Like a 2-hour heads up. And it's like, wow. Wow, 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 wow. So this guy's just as tall, but so anyways, I'm not looking at hearing. It's just the same old ground, man. In a fish bowl going round and round. But, you know, you need your friends, so they say. So I say, let's pray for the friends. Yeah, so I guess I'm down to prayer is what I'm. I want to show you how small and tiny this brush is. The camera focusing that close. Don't know. I don't know if you can see. Don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Doodly doodly doo, doodly doodly doo. Midnight Rambler. The Midnight Rambler. How long is this podcast? Man, that battery's been going pretty good now, hasn't it? I think it has. What is my duration here? Wow, I actually have 32 subscribers. I hadn't really been doing much. 2 watching, 1 watching now. La gente, the people. Power to the people. 80 minutes is 1 hour and 20 minutes. Huh, somebody said my painting looks great. Nice picture. Got a wow. Oh, I think I've got a hello LV Bernardino. Goldie. Oh, I like. Huh, Goldie Studios like the geckos are popular. I have a few comments here and up there. Average view, I've had 6 views. Sorry, I'm not a big, I am not that much of a podcaster. I will eventually get a better picture of the it's kind of funny, these guys kind of fell into line size-wise. We've got some pretty good little successes on the accuracy of the drawing. Sorry about the quiet. I have to come back and hit this a little. I'll have to revisit all these figures again. Get them a little more tight. out of the frame, huh? It's going to indicate sorry. Don't like that. Let me see if I can just... Well, I gotta kind of fix those steps up a little bit, so this will be alright. Sorry, I went out of the frame again. I'm painting, I'm not doing video, but I'm doing video of what I'm painting. Kind of a deceptive bikini top. Looks pretty nude. But it's not. Kind of cool. Calzadilla. I'm painting. That's all I'm doing. Just painting. This may be my first long stream. On this channel. So my battery went out and I'm back on now, right? But Seems like my settings all went to naught. Ah. So I have a little bit of spill light from the window, and as it changes in the day, it changes the lighting in here. Should be doing a stop action at the same time. gonna take a break. I may revisit this later. Or come back to it. I'm gonna keep painting, but I think I'm gonna get something to eat. And yeah. Thanks for watching.